Fastest qualifier was the Greek, that's Papa Konstantinou. And the big question is, can anyone beat him today? Well, let's see as we meet these other scullers. You can see where they're from. It's France, Uruguay, Greece, Switzerland, Ireland and Slovenia.
That is a great question, Greg. Over there on the far side, the 21-year-old Baptiste Savaet from the east of France, Aix-les-Bains. Here's his name, nods his head. The flying Uruguayan Bruno Gettoraro Biriolo, 24 years of age. Papa Konstantinou, Antonius Papa Konstantinou from Greece, coached by Giovanni Postiglione, who also coaches Stefanos Kontouskos. Well, here we have lane 4, Andrei Struzner from Switzerland. Out of the double scull early in the season, the 25-year-old Gabriel Suarez had a great season with the Lucerne double sculls win, now here in the single, and the ever entertaining Radko Hrvat. How pleased will we be to see
in that boat that his club came together and bought for him to help him compete here. But unsurprisingly, we're with Papa Konstantinou. He looks wide, he looks strong in the boat, and he's looked fantastic so far in the regatta. Here we go, Andrei Struzli alongside him, Struzina. He's had a good regatta as well, improved through the regatta, but it's the fast starting Uruguayan up there in that green boat again. We've seen that many times in this regatta so far.
Yeah, we have, and I think this is definite tactic, maybe to unsettle Papa Konstantinou, the Greek sculler, with that number 3 in his boat. He's got the class to go all the way if he wants to. Gettoraro Biriolo weighed in at 72.5 kilos, so he should have the extra endurance to that little bit of extra. He would have had to have been an average of 70 kilos in the Olympics in that lightweight men's double scull that finished 6th, but he's up there.
And we saw some fast and furious racing in the quarterfinals in this event earlier in the week. We couldn't believe that we weren't watching semi-finals, so I guess it gives you some indication of the depth and the size of this field as we ride here with Papa Konstantinou from Greece, one of the race favourites. At this stage though, Struzina from Switzerland, we probably would have expected to see him maybe up there contending, although he has been a bit more back-ended in his race profile, hasn't he, Greg?
Yeah, and he didn't have a great heat. He just really came through in the semi-final, so he sort of nursed his way through the regatta as opposed to Papa Konstantinou, who's kind of been leading from the front race after race. So he's the centre, sort of the guy in the centre lane who's had a brilliant, sort of perfect record so far. The others have been taking it in turns to win, but as we know, it's a very tight event right across the field.
It's going to be a big second 500 for Radko Hrvat. He's a little out of it at the moment. Not the biggest and strongest of lightweights, the Slovenian, but what has he got to offer in this last part of the race? There he is. Oh, someone's fallen in.
Struzina's fallen in. Who knows what happened?
Well,
wow.
That happened in the Olympics to the Norwegian lightweight men's double. It's happened here to Andrei Struzina, the Swiss sculler. His race is done. And what did he do? Did he hit a buoy or something?
Well, I'm sure we'll have to see. I said, Stefan, I'm sure we'll find a bit of that if he can. He's adeptly trying to climb back in.
Yeah, good luck.
Brave. Here we go. He's going to hit that buoy on the right. And oh, he just loses the left blade straight away. So he hit a buoy with his right blade. It pushed him onto the left. But he was right out at the catch, so there was no stability, no chance of holding the boat stable there.
I've never managed to get back in a sculling boat myself, but he's made it his mission now to get back and finish this race.
It's funny, he's obviously got a sort of surge of adrenaline that says get back in, get on with it. But he's going to be too far behind. So we're looking if anyone else is too far behind Papa Konstantinou. Looking over here at the French sculler, Savet. He's looking a long way down. The medals, well, where are we now? We're still only at the 1,000, so plenty can still happen.
Unbelievable. If you missed it Struzina from Switzerland, clipping a buoy and falling in. But no doubt about the race leader. It is still Antonios Papakonstantinou from Greece leading this field, but tracked ever so closely by the Uruguayan Sculler off to his right-hand side. And for me, perhaps even the Uruguayan starting to have a bit of an impact on the Greek Sculler in this third 500.
I think you're right with that, Sarah, for sure. The Uruguayans at 39 strokes a minute, the Greek Sculler just at 34. So whether that's a pattern that's going to stay or whether the Uruguayans are going to be able to keep coming. You can see him there with that sun on his chest on that all-in-one.
Yeah, they call him the Montevideo Butcher after his football playing, where he couldn't get the ball, but he could stop the player. And
you could see that actually, look at him, wouldn't he? You want to try and, if he was defending, you wouldn't want to get around him. But let's take a look as well at Gabi Suarez, the Italian sculler, who's also closing the gap here.
A great move from Suarez to get himself up level with the Uruguayan. So this race starting to compress here. We can see there Gabriel Suarez of Italy. We're down to the last 600 metres now, and we know that anything can happen.
it's been full of incident already, this race, isn't it?
Well, they've showed us that anything could happen. I mean, you don't want it to happen, but in a way it's good to just show how technically skillful it is and how tippy these boats are, that if you do get something wrong, you could be out of them in no time. You could also be out of the race in no time, as we're seeing just the front of the field. Papakonstantinou, the Greek sculler, is just being swallowed up a little bit by the field. It's the Italian, Gabi Suarez, now got his bow in front.
Yeah, Gabi Suarez, a 25-year-old from the Marina Militare School in Zabaudia. 6'1", tall, 165 pounds, but just probably 160 pounds today to make the weight. Gabi Suarez there.
And he looks brilliant, doesn't he? Over the top of the water, he's just going at 38 strokes a minute, so he may even still have somewhere to go. The Greek sculler's at 33.
Ratko Habat is coming with a charge as well.
Yeah, no, Hravak's coming as well. He's at 44 strokes a minute, but I'm interested in the Greek sculler. He's only at 32 strokes a minute. I think he might have blown a little bit.
Oh my goodness, who'd have thought that? Ratko Habat is just charging through. He's in, what, bronze medal position? Now he's in silver medal position. What's he rating, guys?
Yeah, he's at 45 strokes a minute. That's pretty standard for him. He hasn't dropped below 40 the whole way as he does. But wow, what about the crews on this side of the course?
I just wondered what Hrvat was maybe thinking when he saw Struzina go in. It took me back to this event in 2017 in Sarasota, where Hrvat went in the lightweight men's single scull, but fortunately no alligators in this course, unlike in Florida.
Yeah.
But back to the race here, it is Hrvat at 45 strokes per minute, who is in the silver medal position, still the Italian, who is leading this race.
Let's see what's going to happen. The Italian at the moment is hanging on to about a boat length from the Slovenian Hrvat. Hrvat's still trying to go up higher to try and come back at him. But now the Greek sculler, Papakonstantinou, who we really expected to be winning it, has put on a massive sprint. He's found some rate. He's at 43. He was at 32 a minute ago, and he's flying back.
So the Italian is going to win this race from Papakonstantinou from Greece. Ratko Habat paddles across the line. He'll get a bronze medal, rich reward for the Slovenian, the high-rating Slovenian. Bruno
He's waving to the crowd.
Who's waving to the crowd?
Hrvat. As he, before the line, he stopped and drifted across the line waving.
Did he? Savaet comes in fifth place, and I don't know if Struzina got back in the boat and is going to complete the course.
He is actually still moving. Yeah, he's 400 meters away. But yeah, Gabi Suarez, this is your moment. He sculled fantastically. I don't know what happened here with Papakonstantinou, that he was leading and then he dropped down. His rate was at 32 and then he suddenly brought it back up to about 45 and sprinted back through, but he got sculled all the way through. Ratko Habat celebrating. What a great moment for him.
If there's anything else he could smack or shout out, he would do it, wouldn't he? Well, guess what the highlights of this race are going to bring? Don't go anywhere, stay watching. You'll be in for a treat.
Yes, there's some slow motion action. Who knows what we will have caught in these slow motion pictures you're going to see now. Gabriel Suarez. Suarez? Do we say Suarez?
I reckon so.
We'll stick with Suarez. Suarez, more of a Uruguayan name for me, really. great moment for the Italian sculler. Well, this is the race that matters. He was over there on lane 5 because he didn't win the semi-final. Came second in that. And we're going to hear the Italian national anthem 3 times in a row.
Is that right?
I think we are, yeah.
There's Andre Struzner sculling in. Well done for getting back into your boat, mate. And sorry it didn't work out for you.
Good skills, and he didn't lose his sunglasses in the process, which is good news.
Yeah, good spot. So we'll follow him all the way across the finish line.
It's getting that sort of sympathetic clapping that you get.
Yeah.
It's good on him.
Well, that's an achievement, finishing the race after you fell out.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Confirmation of that first. Gabby Soares, winner of the gold medal.